Since this cozy anime-inspired life sim has us all in a chokehold, I just wanted to share a few things that I personally can't stop thinking about and what I hope to see. In case you missed it, Gamescom and Starsand Island Official just dropped the most adorable trailer, and there's a lot happening that you might have missed. If Starsand Island is totally new to you, in short, it's a coastal island slice-of-life anime-inspired sim. If you want full info downloads, I highly recommend checking out my first two videos. The first is a complete overview of the exclusive beta preview I played, breaking down all the core gameplay mechanics and highlighting beautiful moments. The second is a mini deep dive on all the additional features getting added, including the romance system and the devs' vision and passion behind the project. Now let's dive into this most recent trailer and some features that they have in the works. First up, I am respectfully looking at this new cover art for the game, which features a white-haired character harvesting crops. Let's talk about this because at first I thought it was showcasing new customization options for the male MC, especially because I have seen a lot of folks asking if you can play as a male character. Yes, you can, and you can date any romanceable NPC regardless of gender. So maybe you want to add this character to your list because it turns out, and after digging far back on a Discord thread, this is likely a new romanceable character they teased out back in May. The devs let the community know they were open to character ideas since the game is in an anime art style. Someone expressed wanting to see more crossover, like masculinity in female characters and femininity in male characters. But it gets better. One of the devs revealed they were working on a more feminine botanist male romanceable, to which the community on the thread took it a step further. Like, what if he was emo? This is probably subjective because his color palette is pretty neutral, but in another clip we see he wears a chain or pendant and what looks like tall combat boots. On that Discord server, one of the devs teased he also likes all flowers and plants. In the clip, we also see him reading a book, so he could either be researching via poolside, doing some good research there, which could hint at an analytical personality. Or maybe he's a gentle bookworm. Either way, his character design looks great and I can't wait to see him and all the other characters in-game. On their Kickstarter, they mentioned the different animal companions you could meet, whether that's pets or exotic locals, from cuddly pandas to 9-colored deer, like mythical forest guardians or legendary creatures from Asian folklore. Hear me out. One of the lines of dialogue that really stood out to me when I played was when I introduced myself to a character and they talked about how my farmhouse could be haunted. Now, of course, this could be a fun, silly placeholder that they had before they finalized dialogue, but I swear I will never forget when a game mentions something remotely spooky or folklore-based. So I'm really curious if meeting this deer is tied to something in-game story-wise, like if they help us in ways beyond transportation with main story, or maybe this is something more casual where we meet them, befriend them, and then unlock the mount feature. Either way, I'll still stand by this. If they add lore with mythical creatures, deities, spirits, yokai, or anything of that sort, I'm immediately intrigued, and this could be a really cool way to build on stories of each unlockable biome. Speaking of which, this bamboo forest is new and we see new characters floating in on a raft. If I had to guess, maybe as we progress through the game, we unlock new characters that lead us to new biomes. Maybe after we reach a certain point in development on the mainland, these characters float in with a quest, we help them, and then maybe this forest gets unlocked? Or on the flip side, maybe we gradually unlock and discover new lands that lead us to new characters that inhabit these areas. Maybe it follows a Harvest Moon Tale of Two Towns or Story of Seasons Trio of Towns approach. Again, it's too early to tell and I'm mostly speculating or speaking out of excitement here. But here's the next question. Who are these characters? Could they be potential merchants, more romanceables? Will there be region-specific items for each area we unlock in-game? I can't wait to find out. Next up, I just wanted to dedicate a chapter of this video to a panda chomping down on some bamboo. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a buildup of more excitement to seeing more cute critters in the area like these little froggos, and this really cute cat that is playing with a little wand of some sort. And remembering that eventually we will see some red panda pets and the pink fox. In this scene, we see a cozy little hangout with two main characters and Solera, and my mind went to a few different things. Could this be a fireworks festival, or could this be a character hangout? As far as we know, as we unlock hearts with characters, eventually we can hang out with them in different settings like a cafe. I'm wondering if this could be one of those things. My mind also went to the main character animations. In the beta preview, you have a wheel of different character reactions when taking a photo, like my character does in selfie mode, which is super cute. And I love the ability to choose reactions for my character. I don't know if this is something they are adding to development, but I love the idea of having additional animations in the world. This could be fun for both single and multiplayer experiences. Like, let's say we have a wheel, and we could select from a bunch of different options, like we could play ukulele like this character is, or maybe have a casual dance party. Kind of like we see here. So the male MC breaks out a ukulele, and we see some alpacas and sheep jamming out hard. Which makes me wonder if the ukulele is a special tool or something we can unlock that has different uses. Like, maybe when we play it for the animals, it raises their affection. Studies have shown that music does impact animal behavior and well-being. This alone is a very nice and thoughtful addition on the devs' part. It's really cute, and I'm wondering if we break out the ukulele in other parts of the world, if characters will react to this. We have seen characters pose when you take a picture, and I would kind of like them to acknowledge my sick ukulele shredding skills and jam out if I play near them. And it'd be kind of cool if, like, what if someone hates that too and they're like, the only thing you can shred is cheese. Again, these are just more fun thoughts because all the trailers we are seeing now are beyond what I played in beta. But just for fun, let me know in the comments if you play music for your animals. Feel free to share genres too, and how they react. Music is powerful, and we know this game is being built on really good vibes with hopes that we could find beautiful moments, and as the devs said in their first post on Kickstarter, fill our hollow. You know what can also fill that hollow? A freaking water park, houseboat customization, rollerblades, sick rides, a hand glider, an arcade with a cool snake game, and of course, decorating to our heart's content. These are all details you probably caught in the past two trailers, so I won't be able to speak too much on them aside from the fact that Gematsu recently put out a few videos showing more detailed speed builds, which are honestly incredible. I will link these in the description, and I highly recommend you watch the full videos for yourself. But when it comes down to it, the intricate detail and world building we can make as players is just incredible. It looks like everything is coming together really nicely. I just wanted to share a few overarching features that are important to me, and I'm sure many of you too. Obviously, there is going to be a ton in this game to hold our attention. I'm hoping that after they get the big world stuff in, that they can fill in some other spaces, the biggest one being character customization. This feature alone is something we can get lost in for hours. My biggest hopes is that they can implement a color slider for skin and hair, for darker skin especially. The trailer last month likely showed a proof of concept with a few additional features to promote at gaming events. But I really want to see more freedom and options in this feature, and I know a lot of you probably feel this too. A color slider would be a really good solution just to give all players a full spectrum of colors so everyone can feel comfortable in their in-game skin. The next one I'm bringing up is just because it's top of mind after hearing a lot of feedback from Fields of Mysteria viewers on my hot takes video. Generally speaking, I hope the characters are created equally with love in terms of their stories. I love when games have strong character writing and dialogue that makes it feel like a tough choice. By that, I mean they're all equally lovable or relatable in some way, or catch you by surprise, like Unsure did with me at my time at Sandrock. I just say this now because when alpha releases, creators like myself likely won't be able to share info related to that alpha build, and all that feedback will live in a closed Discord channel. So I just wanted to get ahead of this and say if there is anything at all in the realm of characters, dialogue, or any other features you want me to keep a close eye on and provide feedback to the devs during that alpha test, please let me know in the comments. Starsand Island was projected to release in winter 2025, but it's looking like it's getting pushed back to spring 2026. I'm personally okay with this delay. I'd rather this game take all the time to cook because we are getting well fed with a bunch of upcoming titles like Witchbrook, My Time at Evershine, and Grave Seasons. But I feel like they are each filling this hunger in a different way, and Starsand Island's world building might take the cake. I will say that I will always stand for cherry-picked quality games we can keep returning back to over quantity. I could definitely make a video essay on this, so let me know if that's something you want to see in the comments. If you like nerding out about Starsand Island or any of the other titles I mentioned, please give this video a like, sub, and turn on your notifications for more content. I also like to throw in some silly videos or challenges every now and then. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.